Hello, and welcome back to the James Album Review podcast. I'm by myself today, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about the upcoming Super Bowl halftime show with Maroon 5. I used to like Maroon 5 when I was younger. They used to be cool. But I was listening to stuff like from songs about Jane, like Harder to Breathe, This Love, Sunday Morning, and She Will Be Loved. Stuff like that. And I like moves like Jagger, Misery, Wake Up Call, stuff like that. And yeah, I thought they were a pretty good band. But after the Overexposed album came out, you start to see their fan base sort of shift, and because their sound was shifting. Now they're one of the most hated bands in the world. And why is that, you may ask? Well, it's this thing called selling out. Selling out is never a good thing to do in the music industry. Fall Out Boy did it, my favorite band did it, but I think they did it a bit better than Maroon 5 did. But, you know, Maroon 5 just, their last few albums, that just ain't it, you know? They used to be a soft pop rock kind of group, and now they're just full on pop. Let's throw in a feature from Future or something like that. Wiz Khalifa, if you've heard Payphone, which you probably have, because it got played to death. But I was thinking, not too long ago, hey, who's going to play the Super Bowl this year? I'm like, it's going to be Bruno again, because Bruno had a massive year. They're going to throw in Ed Sheeran, maybe. I mean, this past year in pop hasn't been very good. So I actually sort of thought, hey, what if they had Post Malone do it? And I thought about it, I'm like, Post Malone doesn't sound that great live. But it would be an entertaining performance. And plus, we don't need a repeat of Justin Timberlake again. But I think that Post Malone probably would have been a pretty good non-controversial option. But no, they went with Maroon 5. The band whose last album had a song called Lips All Over You, which, in this social climate, why would they write a song called Lips All Over You? The Needle Drop, in his end of the worst albums of the year list of last year, he was talking about this, and he was like, who would want to imagine Adam Levine putting their lips all over you? It's Adam Levine. Like, he's not really that attractive, I don't think. I mean, some girls I know love him. I don't agree. Now, you see, Maroon 5, yeah, they're a band. But are they really a band? Like, air quotes, band? I can't remember on their newest album, like, actually hearing their guitar and their non-produced drums. It just feels like Maroon 5 plus a bunch more people, if you know what I mean. Kendrick on the song I Don't Want to Know was a bad move for Kendrick, I think, because Poppy Kendrick isn't the best Kendrick, I don't think. Yeah, you could say All the Stars is a poppier song, but he wrote that one, and it was actually a good, catchy song. It is SZA doing a lot of the work on it too. And then there was Who Gon' Pray For Me, also from the same soundtrack, the Black Panther soundtrack, which is another good song. And then back in 2017, he had Damn. Well, he was on I Don't Want to Know before Damn came out. Yeah, it was before Damn. And then we're like, oh, what's Kendrick doing? And then Damn came out. We're like, okay, yeah, Damn's pretty good. But that whole I Don't Want to Know song is not good at all. And then the biggest probably hit pop song of this year, and this is song's probably the reason they got chose to do the Super Bowl, was Girls Like You with Cardi B. And I don't think Cardi B is terrible. Like, she has some songs that I can enjoy as if they come on at like a party or something, but that song's just not good. Yeah, sure, there's the little guitar lick at the beginning, but anybody could do that, I think. You probably hear all that saxophone playing. uh, yeah, Girls Like You, not a good song. Probably one of the worst hit songs of last year, as all music critics mostly agree with that. I sort of liked it at first, not gonna lie. And then I heard it again and 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 again. Yeah, you get the point. But I'm not a fan of it. Honestly, I wish Maroon 5 would retire at this point. It'd probably be best for them. Or maybe if Adam Levine went solo, we wouldn't hate him as much, you know? Because he's not like, oh yeah, we're Maroon 5, but it just sounds like me. If he just said, hi, I'm Adam Levine, that would be probably better for his career, honestly. Ah, geez, I dropped a pencil. I'm not picking that up. So, yeah, I've been on this topic for a while. What else could I talk about? Oh, how about the 1975's is I Like It When You Sleep for Your Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It album. Otherwise known as my favorite album of the decade. I'm holding a physical copy of this because I let a friend borrow it, and she gave it back to me today, and I remember, this album is awesome. So I listened to it again, and I love it. Still, of course I love it. It's my favorite album of the decade. But, like, some of these tracks I think, have some of the best lyrics of the decade. Love Me is a song that I absolutely love, the sound. And Somebody Else is probably my favorite song of the decade. By far. Like, mostly this decade has been kind of disappointing, I think, in the long run. But, I mean, this album is one of the best things I've ever heard. Period. And opening it up, the disc, I love the disc because the artwork on the disc is completely white, and then just the little shiny reflective material, you see the 1975, which is really cool. Oh no, I just love this album. I bought all 3 of them off of Amazon for Christmas. Over Christmas, I bought a lot of albums. I bought a bunch of Arctic Monkeys. I bought a Fall Out Boy album, Avenged Sevenfold, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a good album. Great album. Their album last year was my album of the decade. Now I want to talk about future plans on this channel. I plan to start pumping out more reviews, at least 2 a week, a podcast every week. But I'm thinking about throwing in list videos sometime every weekend. I don't know how you would feel about that. Mr. Ritter's right outside. I think it's a great idea. But yeah, this isn't going to be a very long podcast, I think, mainly because I don't have a guest to talk about, and talking to myself is kind of weird. I mean, I am talking to you guys, but I'm essentially just talking to a phone. So, yeah. Yeah. If you're wondering where I record all these podcasts, I record them in the, over ask me. Hello? Valve oil? I don't know. Every time it gets put somewhere, it ends up moving.
You have a community valve oil somewhere?
We do somewhere.
Oh, Jacob broke the handle on this.
It doesn't surprise me.
He doesn't take care of anything, does he?
Yeah, there's some.
I bought a really nice care kit for this, and it had everything in it. I loaned it to Jacob. I haven't seen it since. I bought it out of my pocket, 20-some bucks. I paid for it. Loaned it to Jacob. Haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah. So that happened. That's just like yesterday in that video when Mrs. Elkins walked past me. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's the Teal album review. I think it was a pretty okay album. I mean, go watch the review though, so you can know my official rating. Yeah, the Little Brass Room. It's kind of where I really started listening to music. Like, I have my friends in here. I have Sam, Jerry, Dakota, Jacob, which you just heard Mr. Ritter's upset with. I might have to cut that out. Probably not, because that's too funny. Yeah. If you look around the room, mostly you'll find music. Us throwing our music everywhere. For instance, I just found something right here. What is it? Oh, it's an ILNEA audition thing. Yeah, I got my trumpet in here, my pet folder. Sam's sweatshirt, which by Sam I mean X Bright Fox X. I think this is Sam's. It says Puma on it, and it's small, so it must be Sam's. And this sweatshirt, which is pink. I'm assuming that's Taylor's, and Sam just wore it. There's marching shoes everywhere, which I think is pretty funny. We always get our marching shoes mixed up during marching season. I found a book. It's about the shaping of France. Oh, it's about France. Oh, life in medieval France. Nice. And then more music for a tenor sax too. Play that funky music. Yeah, I'm just stalling at this point. This is probably going to wrap it up for the podcast for today. Sorry it's not very long. It's only 13 minutes. Or, wait, almost 14 minutes. Okay, 14 minutes. But yeah, this is James Allen Reviews signing off. Look for some reviews this weekend. And yeah, peace.